Good morning, everyone. Today, the halacha of today, Siman Reish Samech Aleph. And it's 4 chapters over there. We're just going to start, and hopefully we'll continue after that, because this is a lot of details, and important details, that it's a practical for daily. The topic is Zman Hadlakat Hanerot LeShabbat. When is the time to light candles for Shabbos? Basically, when you're taking Shabbos. So you have the regular shita, that's the world, is shita sagro. We took it earlier. You have the shita Rabbeinu Tam. So I want to just explain the 2 shitas over here to know when is the really time of Shkia. When is the time? So according to Rabbeinu Tam, you have 2 parts. You have Tchilas Shkia, and you have, when the mice says the Shkia. Means to say, the first Shkia, the first time is actually the sun started to go down. It's when you see that the sun is covered from the eyes and it starts to go down. That's called Tchilat Shkia, beginning of Shkia, beginning of sunset. Yeah? And that goes from the time that it starts to go down till you don't see it. It's shlosh mil, quarter of a mile, a mile, whatever it is. That time, it's still considered day.
The time it takes to walk, a quarter of a
shlosh mil. That's according to Rabbeinu Tam. That's called Tchilas Shkia, and that's considered still a day, regular day. Yeah, you can accept Seif Shabbos, tithed Shabbos, whatever it is. Like we're going to see soon in the Mechaba. You have the second Shkia, according to after the 3/4 of a mile that you walk. What happens then? Yeah. That's called Sof Shkia, the end of sunset. Yeah? So, that's called, after that time, that's called bein hashemashos, according to Rabbeinu Tam. It's called bein hashemashos, between what? Between the first Shkia and the end Shkia, yeah? That's called bein hashemashos. So that's the time bein hashemashos. After that time, yeah, comes out 3 small stars, benunim, between stars, not too small, not too big, between, yeah. And that shows when you see the 3 stars that it's benunim. Benunim is the middle side. That's called already night, yeah. So according to Rabbeinu Tam, we have the beginning of the Shkia till the tzedek yechovim. That's about, whatever it is. It's about walking 4 miles. 3/4. That's already what that's considered what bein hashemashos. After that, you have a little bit short time. That's called what the night. That's shitas Rabbeinu Tam. Really, it's a long time than a regular time. It's much more longer. That's why you have a lot of people that do Rabbeinu Tam. It's always later. You have the shita of the Gra. He says the minute the sun gets covered, that's considered the beginning of bein hashemashos. That's already Safek Yom, Safek Laila. The minute it's down, you're not allowed to do any work. And for sure, it's not the Seif Shabbos because it's already Safek. The Seif Shabbos to be a little bit earlier than that. That's the way the Arukh explains the difference between Rabbeinu Tam and the Gra and other Rishonim. So let's start the halacha. The Mechaber over here, for a certain reason, he holds like Shitas Rabbeinu Tam. He brings the Shitas of Rabbeinu Tam. Safek Chashecha, when you have doubts when it's dark or not dark. V'hu bein hashemashos. And that's how I know there's Rabbeinu Tam, because look what it says. The Hainu, kedei shuriluch shlosh mil, achar shkia hachamah. Means after you already started to get covered, it started to go down. We have 3/4 of a mile to walk, of a mile to walk. And that's like Rabbeinu Tam, that's called bein hashemashos, between. Because the v'shu milu shlish sho porosh chelek shloshim. And that's not like the Gra, as we said, because according to the Gra, the minute they're already a little bit that's already bein hashemashos, and right after that it becomes night. And masrim et avadai, you're not allowed to do meiser of something that you know for sure. In Eretz Yisrael, you have to do meisers. Something for sure was a meiser, like you took from your own tree, fruit, you cannot do meiser. Ve'en matbin esaken, if you have vessels that are made by Gentiles, you have to toivel in the mikveh, you cannot do toivel. Ve'en madliket esaneros, you really missed the time, you cannot light the candles for Shabbos. Ve'en me'arvin es eruv techumim, you're not allowed to do eruv techumim. Eruv techumim means to say, you want to walk to certain areas, so you put like food, a meal, you put one meal there. Even that, you cannot, because what was the chiddush? Because maybe it's a dvar mitzvah, you want to come to hear the shir of the rabbi, so that will say maybe it's allowed. The answer is no. But what you could do when do bein hashemashos, aval me'asrim et Demai. Demai is a suffix. Maybe it was meiser, maybe not. Like from am Orach. V'toim lemesacham, you could what? You could do hatmana for the cham to make sure that you'll have hot food in Shabbos. Because we said anybody doesn't eat hot food in Shabbos, you have to check if it's not a pikuris. Besides if it's sick or something else. Ume'avim eruv v'chatzeres. You could do eruv v'chatzeres in order to carry in the chotzer, in your own courtyard. Yeah? What's the chiddush? Says the Biralocha, even it's dvar reshus, because it's your own needs. But still, in order to be comfortable in Shabbos, the matter sofek. Umutar lomar leinu Yehudi ben hashmod ladlik ner letzorch Shabbos. You're allowed to tell a Gentile light, and there's no problem with amir teakum, to light the candle for Shabbos. Yeah? Because what? Says the Biraloch, because it's mitztayim. And that's what, you'll be nechbas, you'll be worried the whole Shabbos, that's what they matter.
It's not Shabbos yet.
Yeah, but it's ben hashmod, sofek Shabbos already. And sofek doraisa l'chum. וכן, לומר לעשות כל מלאכה שצורך מצווה. After it is covered, but it's בין hashemashos.
This is during the 40 minutes.
No. The 40 minutes is something else.
After that.
After that. Exactly after the 40 minutes. Exactly. Very good. You're asking very good. Because here in Yerushalayim, the makbid to do 40 minutes early, it's called Tosefes Shabbos.
Yeah.
And outside Jerusalem, they do 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We explained it why already and before. But we're talking about after the 20 minutes or after the 40 minutes in Yerushalayim, then it's already bein hashemashos. You cannot do something vaday, but sofek, or to light the candles, to tell Gentiles to light the candles, or to do any malacha that it's tzorich mitzvah, or torut v'nechpaz, or something that is afraid, that his mind is not set, losing money, whatever it is. So then you're allowed to tell a Gentile to do it. Yeah? Says the Mishnah Brurah, "Ainu kol davar she'im lo yaseh u'mitzter b'Shabbat. Shori l'asad de'ein yudim bein hashemashos." Has he something that we have a big pain if he doesn't do it? So then we matter. Ava libi noi kfi lachmir im elo b'mishum tzorich Shabbos rak l'tzorich chol. Achim hu hefsed merubah or l'tzorich godel shori v'shuz bein hashemashos. Means to tell a Gentile is called shuvut. And Shavuos and bein hashemashos, you matter if he's losing money, or tzorich godel, whatever it is. But just stop telling anything, no. It has to be tzorich. Otherwise he has pain, he has tzar, then we matter. Says the Ramah.
If he doesn't have shalom bias, then.
Also, shalom bias, for sure. For sure. You don't want to fight with your wife
No,
or
even
with
if
the
he
children.
has, even if he just wants light in the area.
That's also the whole reason of light is to have shalom bias.
Yeah.
Hagoy.
Well, I mean, even if he is not married, even if he's having.
Yeah, that's also. Yeah, that's part of it. That's correct. That's part of it. הגוי, וכן מי שקיבל עליו שבס, שעה או שעתיים קודם חשיכו, יוכל המעלמית להדליק הנר, ושעתו שצורך, what happened, a guy accepted Shabbos earlier. It was rushing, he had other things to do. People have a lot of errands, and they do earlier to do, or let's say they have to go there, they have a guest by someone, they're walking there, they want to make sure. So he lights the candles, let's say, an hour, accepted Shabbos an hour or two before, and then came, realized, I didn't light the candles, we rushed too quick. So you could tell a Gentile to light it for him. Because then then there's no light, that's also a suffix. Because you still can light, that's called the tzar. Then you're allowed to do it. Also, what happened, Tzibu, we have a crowd that already accepted Shabbos, let's say an hour before 2. So already it's also obligates the yochid, even if he wants, he doesn't want. So then we say what? You're allowed to tell a Gentile to light for you the candles. Why? Because that's that's a mitzvah, whatever you call it. Anyhow, I want to wish everyone a good day today. Shazak Hashem.